Hi guys, and welcome to this sort of deck testing video, sort of announcement video. As you can probably tell from the title of the video, I'm having another attempt at live streams. This is something I tried at the beginning of the year, and my old laptop wasn't up to it. Now, you might notice the key word in that last sentence, old laptop. I got a new laptop at the weekend. It's pretty powerful, and I've done a few tests, and so far the live streams have worked. So at 8 o'clock UK time on May the 9th of May even, I'll be having another go. So I'll be trying the live stream. So hopefully some of you guys can come and join in and watch and chat and laugh at my many play areas potentially. My play areas potentially. Now, if this works, this is the format I'll be going forward with the deck testing videos. Is to do a live stream and kind of just spend 2 to 3 hours, probably hopefully closer to 2.5, depending on how it's going that night. To just testing one deck. Now I'm still going to post up some other videos of me kind of playing online, because Euro's coming up and he's got lots of practice, and I might as well record while I'm playing. It doesn't really take much more effort on my part, if I'm honest. And yeah, so there'll be kind of, probably won't be themed as much. It'll probably just be me trying other decks. So I might kind of go on and go, I'm going to try Tyrell today and get some Tyrell rush games in, and depends how I feel that day on kind of what games kind of seem interesting. But yeah, that's the kind of plan. Hopefully it'll work. This is the deck I'm going to be using tomorrow night on the stream, and this is a edited version of Ryan Wood's, my fellow podcaster's, national winning deck. So this has been updated because that was pre-Valor, which makes a big difference to deck building apparently. So there's nothing kind of amazingly different here. I've added in 3 bodyguards because that's kind of useful. And there's a lot of Lord Ladies in the deck. I've just tweaked a couple of characters, so pretty much all of them are now either a 1 of or a 3 of if they're unique. The only exception is Jury, because he's pretty useful at sacrificing himself. So Valor flips over, okay, sacrifice Jury, save a Lord or Lady, and potentially get a power. There's a Winter Plot revealed. Probably won't be, but you never know. Yeah. Seems pretty. He seems pretty good, and he can be dropped down a bit. The other changes with the most recent pack, we've got the Great Hall, because there's a lot of unique characters in this deck, and there's quite a few high cost ones. So this has replaced the King's Roads. Now this might change back, or the Heartreeve Groves might turn into King's Roads. I haven't quite decided yet, because I don't even need that much burst economy or not. But that's kind of where I am with this. If you want to see the deck in action before Valor, I have actually recorded Ryan playing this deck quite a few times. There's the UK National Final. Do be aware that is a 2-hour long slog if you want to see it in action. Very worth watching. Ryan really plays his butt off to come back into that game. But they've also got some games from Ryan at various regionals, so I will link those below as well. So we had the Reading region, I think it was last year. I got a few games of Ryan playing this deck, and I think there was another game, an Octagon game, but I'll have a look around. I'll put some links below if you want to see the deck in action. Basically the way the deck works is you put out just put a load of big characters out to the point where your opponent can't win Power Challenge anymore. Winterfell Castle helps with this, because you get each unique. If you have 2 or more unique characters in the challenge, military or power, you get +2 strength. Add that into the fact where you've got Rob, Eddard, King's Rob's host in there. That you just, the strengths just get silly, and your opponent just struggles to oppose. I also add in that you got Rob, so you can either get John to sacrifice someone, or get the Blackfish Greywind to eat someone. Less likely though, because once Winterfell out, unfortunately the requirements for eating get quite hard to pull off. And yeah, and they say everyone can to stand again, go again. Obviously, new edition, I've got Jane Westling as a one of, because she's quite useful just to stand Rob or fast Eddie if I need to at a push. And potentially, if you do it right, you could potentially get 4 challenges out of. Obviously, it would involve your opponent walking into 2 of them, but you never know. Otherwise, Stark seems quite a good place in the meta at the moment. So this weekend you had the Dutch leg of the Road to Starlack. Is it Dockside Brothel Days or something like that? Sorry, I remember I got butchered that. And you also had the siege of was it Star Pike or something like that in America. And the big thing from that is the numbers on the factions have just flipped all over the place. So Tyrell's now the most popular, no surprise there, with Targ and close. Targ and Lanny, I think, traded second place in either one. The big news was Barra, between 110 people, I think, if you take the 2 events, had 4 players. And that's kind of shocking me a little bit, because I'm not going to lie, we've got Euros in a month, and Barra was kind of in the hot seat to be the deck I take, because if you've watched the channel for a while, you know I play a lot of Barra. I quite enjoy the deck. I find it a good deck, and all of a sudden it doesn't seem to be. I do wonder if Tyrell and potentially Targ have had an impact on that. So Stark, though, seems to have made a bit of a comeback. There was 2 Stark decks that did very well at the Road to Starlack event, with Rebecca Gillard from the White Walkers YouTube channel getting 3rd. And I can't remember the other one, but the other one was a Stark deck she lost to. I can't remember if he won or not, but you had a Stark 2nd or 1st as well. And because I think Stark had been pretty barren for a while, which again I didn't understand, so I just think Stark's a very good deck, or very good house. They seem to be back, and I think it's because they just shut down everything. So that was the idea of my no funds for you deck. You take 3 milks, you take 2 or 3 frozen solids, you take nightmares, you have Bran, you have Catelyn, and you have Winterfell, and you just go, yep, you ain't doing anything. If you want to do something, no, you can't. So yeah, that's this. I might make some tweaks to this just before I play it. So I've played a few games of this at just a meet up with some friends, and it was really good fun. I don't know the River and Minstrels that much. I needed that much anymore. Maybe not, because I've dropped the Blackfish down to a 1 of. He originally was a 3 of. The Blackfish, just because I was just struggling for a bit for spots, and originally he was a 3 of, and Mr. Roderick Cassell was a 1 of. But in the first game, I got Roderick out, and my card draw was phenomenal. And I kind of went from my head, actually, I think card draw is probably more important than the little power rush that the Blackfish can get. I mean, yes, potentially you can get him, Cat, and the River and Minstrels not kneeling for power and then intrigue, which can be good, but that doesn't tend to happen that often. And I found it's better just drawing to find the cards I want, like Rob's host, King Rob's host, Eddard and Rob and Cat kind of being the main cornerstones of the deck. Plot wise, it's just about money more than anything else. So Noble Cause, basically a 7 gold plot, because I have so many lords and ladies. Close call, because 5 gold's pretty good, and obviously getting characters back from the dead pile's not a bad thing. Confiscation, I hear that's pretty useful at the moment. 2 marching orders. This is mostly to get out King Rob's host, and also I only got 16 cards that aren't characters, so pretty much I should be able to use all the, it shouldn't really affect me too much as long as I play it at the right time. Trading, for that turn I really need to get everything out, and Wardens, because it's a really good plot to mess around with, kind of mess around your opponent's head and challenge mass, especially when you have something like Winterfell Castle out. So you put, just one unique character into a military challenge, and then they've got to count for that. Well, hang on a second, you could, put in another unique character, and also that's +4 strength just for there being 2 characters, plus their strength, and it just really messes around with your opponent's challenge maths, hopefully forcing them to overcommit. Winterfell just a great card, plus that flat +1 strength, and that ability to stop your opponent from triggering abilities. And I said, I think I can't remember I said at the beginning, but obviously got the Great Hall, because there's just so many unique characters in this deck. So I'm sure that's replaced King's Roads. They may go back in. The King's Road might actually replace the Hearttree Grove for a bit of burst economy. Haven't overly decided yet. But yeah, that's the deck and that's the plan. So yeah, just say again. So it'll be 8 o'clock UK time, Tuesday, which as I recall this is tomorrow, and as this video is live will be tomorrow. There will be a YouTube kind of event kind of thing on there, just letting you know it's going to happen. I would say I'll still be doing other games here and there as well, so I'll probably record some at lunchtime tomorrow when my son's having a little sleep. Probably try and get a game or two then, and they'll go up at various points. But they'll be less themed around kind of the current decks, and also they'll probably only kind of go up if they're actually good games. So which I do try to fit with it out, whereas obviously with the stream you kind of get what you get. You know, I'm hoping there'll be good games obviously. And yeah, if you can't make it live, no worries, please come along and watch the games afterwards. They will be on the channel. The other thing as well is I'm probably going to try and do another one this week, another live stream. Probably it'll be Friday or Saturday, I haven't decided which one yet, in the evenings UK time. That will really depend on kind of podcast recording and just other real life stuff. We'll bore you here with that there now, but yeah, hopefully there'll be another one then. And if I can do 2 a week, I will try and do 2 a week for a while. I'm moving house at towards the end of May, so that might screw up the schedule a little bit, mostly down to getting internet to my new house. So but I'll give you guys. I'll put, you know, I'll try and keep the notifications up on when the next stream will be, and stick to it fairly regularly. And then once the date probably has to change because my off duty changes, I will let you guys know and try and keep you guys enough heads up. I mean, if you can't make it, they'll still be on the channel, but obviously it'll be far more fun to have, you know, a few people on chatting, talking, coming up with ideas as well. But yeah, there you go, guys. Hope you all will enjoy this. It's something I wanted to do for a while, and I say unfortunately technology got in the way last time, but this time so far, touch wood, technology hasn't got in the way. So there you go, guys. Yeah, just hope to see you tomorrow, and hope to have support on this. And thanks for watching. Until next time, it's been emotional.